Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and I still feel excited. I found an ad as I was looking online. I was actually on the AMB crypto site and I saw this Ripple ad and I thought, oh wow, check this out. Send faster, lower cost payments into Mexico and the Philippines. I thought, well, this is XRP, and you click on it to learn more. And I'm telling you, it is aggressive, strategic, and brilliant marketing by Ripple. It takes you to a web page that is on the ripple.com website, and you can register to look at an on-demand webcast for faster, lower cost payments into those two corridors. It is really geared towards the enterprise user for businesses, banks, and payment companies who want to save, as they say, up to 70%. So this is 100% XRP. The users can go live into these new corridors within weeks and connect to 50 plus countries through a single access point. This is so exciting because think about it. As these corridors open up, there are going to be more and more opportunities to place these strategic ads out there to drive the business and drive XRP through these channels. This is just, I'm telling you, this is big, big stuff. And so when you get on this page, just put in your name, your business email, your organization, your job title, your country, prove that you're not a robot, and it will take you over to this webcast here with Ashish talking to you about all the advantages of using RippleNet and XRP. So new markets, new customers, no pre-funding. That is XRP. It's no brainer. It's very, very, very exciting. All right. And in addition to that, there was an official announcement today about the new office in Brazil that Ripple is opening up. But in addition to that announcement, they also said that Ripple reveals a record-breaking surge in transactions on global payment network RippleNet. That is in this paragraph right here. And I just want to show you that Ripple is experiencing dramatic growth. Now, this is a company that doesn't hype. I really don't believe that Ripple has ever produced any hype in this space at all. If anything, they hold back. And that is for sure, because they've been holding back on a lot of information. The fact that they are adding an average of 2 to 3 new financial institutions each week to the RippleNet, and we don't know that updated list, that just tells you they don't hype it. I can't wait to see the updated list. So the company saw more transactions on the network in Q1 2019, one quarter, than it did in all of 2018. In 2019, Ripple is focused on growing its customer base and team in Brazil and across South America, including in countries such as Chile, Peru, and Argentina. Okay, if I remind you that just a couple of weeks ago, actually it was the last week in May, that we saw Brad speak at the Swiss National Bank conference. And I want to quote exactly what he said, because you're going to get an official announcement soon from Ripple in regards to 2 more corridors that are open. So people are getting, and this is a quote, people are getting liquidity that exists in the local regions between XRP and the Philippines. We know that one is a done deal. The Philippine peso. And then XRP and the Argentine peso. That's new. And XRP in the Brazilian real. So those are 2 new corridors that I'm sure we're going to hear about officially very soon. That's the countries of Argentina and Brazil. And if you go to the Pew Research Center, some of you probably are very aware of this site. If you're not, I'm going to put a link down in the comment section below. But it will allow you to put in the country that you wish to choose, like from right here, and then click on if you want to look at outgoing or incoming remittances, and it'll give you a year's total and also where those remittances are from which countries and broken down. So you can take a look that Chile is a little smaller. Just $104 million was remitted back into that country. And that's, you want to do the incoming, because in these particular countries, there are many workers who are leaving their home country to go work, and then they send money back home. That's where the majority of the remittances lie, are in the incoming for these particular countries that Ripple is focusing on right now. And then if you look at Argentina, it's a little bit more at 688 million. Brazil is 2,699,000,000. This is as of 2017. This website is current. It was updated in April 2019, but we're looking at figures for 2017. And not chances are, most likely, these numbers are even a little larger, because there is more and more people leaving their home countries in these developing countries to go work, to send money back home. But look at Peru. This is amazing. At a 3 billion in remittances was sent to Peru from other countries in 2017. Yeah, here is Japan here, and there are a lot of Peruvians working here. We've got also a large amount in Italy, and there is Spain, the United States. As you see the gradation of color in green go down, so that number reduces a little bit, but it's still significant, with Canada having a significant population, Venezuela, Argentina, and Chile. So very, very, very fun map to play with if you love maps and if you love economics. I'll put that link down below. Okay, and I'm going to now move to a story that is actually a little sad, but it's a good segue into the regulations that are occurring here in Japan for virtual currencies. This is a Chinese crypto trader commits suicide after losing 2,000 bitcoins in leveraged trading. The person who took his life was once a senior researcher with IBM China and also a senior product manager for Microsoft. He lost 2,000 of those Bitcoin that were owned by his clients. So that comes to 14 million in today's value. And he did it through a 100-time leveraged trade. So he placed a future price to an intraday low of 7,000, but the virtual asset decided to do otherwise. And it's sad. And I think that you can take an argument on both sides of regulation. And I think that if it's your own property and your own life, you should be able to do whatever you want to do. But when you are dealing with other people's property, maybe there are some protections that need to be put in place. Someone once told me that the most intelligent people can argue both sides of an argument equally and passionately with a sense of persuasiveness either way. And I think I can do that. And when it comes to regulation, because I feel strongly sometimes, and then other times I have a very strong pushback. But when we look at what Japan is doing and how they're handling regulation, they hope to set a global crypto law benchmark. And they have just passed some amendments to their cryptocurrency laws that take effect in April 2020, one of which is a 4 times margin maximum. And they are really trying to protect the investor here. Now, the curious thing about this is there are some laws that the Financial Service Agency has demanded, like they are prohibiting any market manipulation in Japan, which I think is a really good move. This is going to be a very pure market when it comes to trading, which I think is going to be a great benchmark, if you will, for the globe. They also are demanding that the custodian services also have the same level of KYC and anti-money laundering screening. The virtual currency is going to be now called officially here in this country crypto assets. They didn't regulate directly the anonymous coins, but the association has taken as a group, they have decided that they are not going to list coins like Monero or Zcash. So same with the margin trading, the FSA has left it up to that association to regulate themselves, and they have all decided that they're not going to go more than that 4-time margin. Also, one of the things that they are going to regulate is the ICOs and security tokens. It's going to fall under the FSA, which it was a little bit gray before, but now it falls under the Financial Service Agency. Anyway, that just shows you that they are very serious to be the global poster child. And I think that the fact that the G20 is happening here in Osaka, Japan, they are going to speak with a very loud voice when it comes to crypto law. All right, and I am really, really happy too. This is just a happy day for me. I made the cut for the, not the final cut, but I made the last cut to qualify to run an Elixir node, and I'm really just thrilled about that. There were applications submitted from 80 countries. They are going to continue the conversation, and I think looking at the current list until June 21st. My application number is 10653592432. Thank you for everybody who left comments on there. And Peter Somerville, who's in Los Angeles, he's part of the Elixir team. He also left a comment for me, and I just am thrilled that I made it this far. I don't know if I'm going to make the final cut, but I want to say thank you to everybody for listening to my happy story here. Okay, let's see. Is it time for the fluff? Yeah, I think so. Maybe I just have one last comment. Is the reason why I really want to run an Elixir node, and I think you all have researched this project, but privacy is their primary focus, and I am very much a person who believes in privacy. So I really am going to volunteer as much as needed to help see this project get off the ground. All right, let's go to the fluff. And today's fluff is, have you ever thought about learning Japanese? There is a site here that is part of NHK, which is a media site, but this is a site that is very good. And I want you to just think about maybe dabbling in learning some Japanese, not for the fact that you're ever going to live in Japan or that you're going to use it in your everyday life, but learning a language is very, very good for the brain. It has been proven that it exercises the brain and can provide some longevity in terms of how well the brain works in your whole life. And especially as you age, you start to lose some of that elasticity. And I'm telling you that learning a language, even if you never master it, it is something that I think you're going to get some health benefits out of. So here is a website, and everything is free. It can teach you within 17 different languages. So chances are your language is going to be listed as one of those. So you can learn in your mother tongue the Japanese language, and there is just a lot of different ones to choose from. And I'm just going to tell you, just give it a try. And your word for today is gachiho. Gachiho is the same word that we use in English called hodl. And if you gachiho, you are doing what so many people are doing in this cryptocurrency space. And I made just a high resolution image for everybody for free. This is nothing more than an image that I will send you with the phrase gachiho, and you can take it, put it on a t-shirt, put it on a mug, make a poster, whatever you want to do. It'll give you your first official word in Japanese so that you can become proficient in the future, maybe. I don't know. If you want this image, just go ahead and DM me on Twitter, and I will. Oh, that's my BB. She's opening my closet door. She jumps up and she knows how to turn the handles. She's too smart. I will send it to you. It's free and there's no strings attached. I'll send you the high resolution image. No, BB, don't do it. Sorry. And I'll send you the image All right, so gachi ho. Sayonara for now. Take care. Bye bye.